Do you know how to empower others through your professional role as an art therapist? Good evening and welcome to Facebook Live. I'm Barbara Parker Bell and I'm the president of the Art Therapy Credentials Board. I'm here this evening to speak with you about our featured articles on the ATCB Blog Credential Conversations. As you know, each month we feature different themes, and tonight we feature the theme related to ethics and empowerment, collaboration, and a balance between setting boundaries and fostering collaboration and understanding. We have two wonderful authors to talk about their work. And the first one is Deirdre Cogan. She's an art therapy certified supervisor. And the second author that we'll be speaking about tonight is Tom Hartsell, an attorney and public member of the ATCB Board of Directors. In both cases, what excites me about their articles is the stories they tell and the cases they elaborate on and how they handle these cases or recommend they handle these cases for best practices in art therapy. Deirdre Cogan speaks about supervision. And a lot of us have been supervisors as teachers, as colleagues, informally or formally for professionals coming up in the field. Deirdre Cogan talks about the balance between setting boundaries, knowing and sharing legal requirements, and collaborating with the supervisee to help them be a co-creator of their identity so that we don't foster mini-me's and think narrowly about how someone is supposed to practice, as there's many diverse ways to practice in art therapy, but to allow them to grapple with the material and bring their own input while keeping them safe and their clients safe during their practice. Thomas Hartsell, again, attorney and public member, talks a little differently about power, but also talks about diverse views within the family contexts. Tom Hartsell has many years of experience guiding counselors about legal issues, and he has heard many stories and shares some about how our therapists or other therapists are often pulled between parents in terms of intentions for the work and how to best proceed for the child in question. So it's really important to look at the stories that he tells and some of the directions that he gives in terms of setting some boundaries on families that might be battling in terms of what you need legally, and also, again, working to foster collaboration and steering through some of the challenges of potential manipulations and power struggles so that you can collaborate. You know, through collaboration, through thoughtful understanding of some of the ethical rules and guidelines in terms of supervision, in terms of clinical practice with families, we can steer our paths as art therapists in an effective way. It's these stories of our more experienced colleagues or those who've been kind enough to write down these wonderful stories that help us expand our skills and to think deeply about how we navigate our way and collaborate and empower others as art therapists. So I encourage you to read both of these articles about empowering supervisees and working through power struggles in families. And I'd really like to hear your feedback and see what you think about these practices and if these stories are helpful to you. So how do you read these articles? You go to the ATCB blog and you find them. That's atcbblog.org. And then you check on the featured articles to look at them, take a read, submit a comment. I'd be, again, happy to hear you and hear your comments. Again, the goal for these articles on the ATCB blog is to help you be a richly knowledgeable art therapist and who can do the best practices for your clients and for yourself so that you can have a satisfying and successful career. So again, look up the ATCBblog.org, read things on the blog, and I look forward to future dialogues and more reading on the ATCB blog, Credential Conversations. Take good care and good night.